After a few months of uncertainty and confusion where things were closed down, such as sporting events, social activities, and jobs for many people, it appears the immediate effects of the coronavirus are finally starting to pass. Meaning, sports are starting to open, restaurants are allowing customers in, and the movie theaters are opening up soon as well. That's right, you heard me correctly. There are a few states in the United States of America and a few other countries that are starting to lift the restrictions on people going to the movie theaters to see movies. Now, of course, these theaters will not be open to full capacity, but they are allowing people in at limited capacity. And also, the big movie studios are starting to feel comfortable about their new rescheduling dates for the release of their movies. So, we're going to give you every movie that has been rescheduled and what date the movie is set to come out right now. Hey everybody, welcome back to Cosmic Culture. It's Chris, and if you like to stay up to date on all major movie and TV series news, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Movie sets are reopening up and movies are being scheduled for release, so you don't want to miss any crazy news. So, during the few months that we experienced new social protocols like social distancing, quarantine, and lockdown, we missed a lot of movies. James Bond, Black Widow, and a few other huge movies that had to get rescheduled because there was just no way they could get released. There were a few movies that went ahead and were released directly to streaming, like Onward, which was in theaters for a week but eventually was released on Disney Plus and video on demand, as well as Artemis Fowl and a few others. But there were those movies that stuck through and decided we need to wait for a theatrical release, and this is what they are and when they're going to come out. A Quiet Place 2. Quiet Place 2 was one of the first movies to be affected. Its original release date was March 20th, and it is now set to come out September 4th this same year. Director John Krasinski did say this directly to fans. To all of our Quiet Place fans, one of the things I'm most proud of is that people have said our movie is one you have to see all together. As insanely excited as we are for all of you to see this movie, I'm going to wait to release the film till we can all see it together. So here's to our group movie date. See you soon. And soon for us, for this movie, is September 4th, 2020. The next movie on our list is Antebellum. The original release date was April 24th, and this one is set for August 21st, 2020. So not a huge pushback, and August 21st, August is the earliest we're seeing a lot of these movies start to get their release date, and it's great to see that they're confident that we'll be able to go and see this movie in theaters. The next movie on our list is The Asset. If you're unaware of what this is, it's Michael Keaton, Maggie Q, and Samuel L. Jackson who star in a spy thriller. You'll recognize the director Martin Campbell from Casino Royale. This movie has a new release date for April 23rd, 2021. So a little bit more of a pushback there, but the official new release date, April 23rd, 2021. Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar. This is a very colorful movie that had a very, very epic trailer, and a lot of people were very intrigued by it. Original release date was July 31st, 2020, however has been pushed back a year and is now coming out July 16th, 2021. So you'll have to wait for that one. The Batman, the newest of the Batman saga starring Robert Pattinson, has been pushed back from June 25th, 2021 until October 1st, 2021. They had some set production issues where, from moving to LA to England to continue filming the movie, they got stuck and had to close down production due to the virus. They are starting back up very soon and are projecting to have the movie ready by October 1st, 2021. Black Widow. So this movie was probably the most anticipated and movie that had the most excitement around it that did find itself having to postpone. Its original release date was May 1st, and its new release date is November 6th. Now the interesting about this movie getting pushed back is it is the very beginning, the first movie of Phase 4 for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Pushing this movie back did mean that the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe moving forward would also be affected, and Marvel did have to reschedule a lot of their movies, The Eternals, Shang-Chi, and others, because of the lack of capability of continuing rolling on set, and because the timeline for the movies would be messed up. We know that all the Marvel movies are interconnected and intertwined, so certain movies have to come out before other movies can come out. Bob's Burgers, the TV show you might recognize, was getting a movie, and the release date was July 17th, but the new release date is now April 9th, 2021. So if you're in for some animated comedy about a family who owns a burger shop, This movie will be out next year. The next movie on our list is Candyman, another thriller horror film. Movie was originally supposed to come out to us June 12th, but has been rescheduled for September 25th, which makes a little bit more sense for the Candyman reboot, as it's a lot closer to Halloween and has a little bit more of a pre-Halloween release date. The movie Connected, original release date September 18th, 2020, was only pushed back until October 23rd, 2020. Again, no huge displacement right there. The next movie is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now this is one of those Marvel Phase 4 movies that got pushed back as well. Its original release date was May 7th, 2021. Its new release date, November 5th, 2021. So a few months of displacement there. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is rumored to be one of the biggest movies in the MCU, having a lot of new and important information and characters all added in, which will forever change the face of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Dungeons & Dragons, the movie. Yes, the board game Dungeons & Dragons, which is a very, very intricate game of fictional fantasy and other fun things for a lot of people, is a movie that will be coming out on May 7th, 2022, originally set to come out November 19th, 2021. So a few months displacement there, and about 2 years until the movie comes out from this point. There's an extremely amazing Untitled Elvis movie that was set to come out October 1st, 2021, will now be coming out November 5th, 2021, so not a lot of pushback there. They had to halt the set production, and now that they're back at it, they are confident that they can get the movie out to us by November 5th, 2021. And if you were unaware, the movie stars Austin Butler as the King of Rock and Tom Hanks as his longtime manager. The sequel to Escape Room 2, original release date was December 30th, 2020, and is now expected to release January 1st, 2021. So we literally only see a few days of a difference there. The next movie, The Eternals, another MCU Phase 4 movie, original release date was November 6th, has been pushed back a few months until February 12th, 2021. Again, a huge MCU movie that has a lot of people excited, as it will introduce a whole new group of characters from a time way before anything that happened in the MCU so far. Fast and Furious 9 was a movie that stood alone on its own as probably one of the biggest movies to come out this summer, as it has a huge following in its franchise, and people are genuinely pretty excited to see the next one that's going to come and see what new crazy laws of physics they plan on breaking. The original release date was May 22, 2020. The movie was pushed back almost a year and is now expected to come out April 2nd, 2021. The movie Fatherhood had an original release date of October 23rd and is now expected to come out April 2nd, 2021, so a few months of pushback there. The very anticipated Ryan Reynolds film Free Guy, original release date was July 3rd, 2020. This movie is a extremely hilarious looking Ryan Reynolds classic already, and its new release date is December 11th, 2020. The French Dispatch, original release date July 24th, new release date October 16th, 2020, a few months pushback there. Ghostbusters Afterlife, a Ghostbusters reboot that a lot of people were extremely surprised and excited to see the trailer for, has been pushed back from July 10th, 2020 until March 5th, 2021. So a little bit of a wait for this one to come out, but for Ghostbusters cult classic fans, it will be an exciting wait where we finally get to see a reboot of the Ghostbusters. Samuel L. Jackson and Ryan Reynolds come back again in The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, which is new release date is August 20, 2021. Hotel Transylvania, original release date was December 22, 2021, and is now expected to come out August 6, 2021. So, one of the very few movies whose release date is actually sooner than it was originally anticipated. Infinite, original release date August 7th, new release date May 28th, 2021. In the Heights, original release date June 26th, new release date June 18th, 2021. John Wick Chapter 4, another huge and highly anticipated movie whose original release date was May 21st, 2021, which was going to be the same day as The Matrix 4, both starring Keanu Reeves, has been moved back a year and a week, as it will now be coming out May 27th, 2022. Jungle Cruise, a huge movie starring The Rock and Emily Blunt, originally set to come out July 24th, 2020, is now set to come out July 30th, 2021. So another year of displacement on that movie. King Richard, original release date was November 25th, 2020, and the new release date is November 19th, 2021. Will Smith stars as Richard Williams, the father of Venus and Serena Williams. Both you will know for being extremely famous women's tennis players. Lovebirds, the original release date was April 3rd, and the new release date is May 22nd on Netflix. So this movie will be going straight to streaming, and its release is on Netflix May 22nd, 2020. Starring Woody Harrelson, Man from Toronto, original release date November 20th, is now set to release September 17th, 2021. The Many Saints of Newark, original release date September 25th, new release date March 12th, 2021. Minions: The Rise of Gru, original release date July 3rd, 2020, and new release date a year later, July 2nd, 2021. Mission Impossible 7, original release date was July 23rd, 2021, and has been pushed back a few months to November 19th, 2021, and as it turns out, Mission Impossible 8 has also been pushed back from August 5th, 2020 release date to November 4th, 2020 release date. Morbius, part of Sony's The Spider-Verse, Morbius' original release date was July 31st, and now will be releasing March 19th, 2021. Mulan, the Disney live-action remake of the movie, had an original release date of March 27th and will be coming out July 24th, 2020, making it so far one of the first movies to come out since the displacement of all of these films because of the closure of movie theaters during coronavirus. New Mutants. New Mutants is the last of the Fox X-Men franchise movies and has had a road of a lot of disappointments and setbacks. The movie was originally set to start production in the 2015, and here we are still without the movie. The latest of the reasons why the movie couldn't come out was, of course, the coronavirus, and although it had a release date of May 15th, 2020, it is now set to come out August 28th. No Time to Die. James Bond, the 25th movie and the last movie to feature Daniel Craig as James Bond, was one of the first casualties in the coronavirus pushback of these movies. Original release date was April 10th, 2020, and it has been pushed back to release November 25th, 2020. Peter Rabbit 2, which was set originally to come out April 3rd, which makes sense because, that's when Easter is now coming out January 15th, 2021. Raya and the Last Dragon, whose original release date was November 25th, 2020, is now set to release March 12th, 2021. Ron's Gone Wrong, original release date February 26th, 2021, new release date April 23rd, 2021. The Secret Garden, original release date April 17th, 2020, and new release date August 14th, 2020, so just around the corner. Another MCU Phase 4 movie, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, original release date February 12th, 2021, and new release date May 7th, 2021. Shazam 2, one of the biggest DC movies to come out in a while. Shazam 2, featuring a more comedic reach to the superhero universe, had an original release date of April 1st, 2022, and a new release date of November 4th, 2022. Sing 2, the sequel to the animated movie Sing, original release date July 2nd, 2021, and new release date December 22nd, 2021, so only a few months of displacement there, and we will be getting it this year. Soul, another Pixar animated movie, original release date was June 19th, 2020, and the new release date only a few months behind, November 20th, 2020. Spider-Man Far From Home sequel is an untitled Spider-Man 3 movie which will be starring Tom Holland and has an original release date of July 16th, 2021, and was pushed back until November 5th, 2021. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse sequel. This was the animated Sony movie Spider-Man featuring many different versions of Spider-Man, and it is the sequel to that movie. Original release date was April 8th, 2022, and now it is set to come out October 7th, 2022. Spiral, from the Book of Saw, was meant to come out May 15th, 2020, and has been pushed back until May 21st, 2021, so a year of displacement on that movie. The SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run, There's no way we could live without this movie, and it was set to come out May 22nd, 2020, but don't worry, it will be coming out August 7th, 2020. Thor: Love and Thunder, possibly one of the most anticipated movie for fans of the MCU Phase 4, which will be featuring, yet again, Natalie Portman taking up the mantle of Thor. Original release date November 5th, 2021. New release date February 18th, 2022. The Tomorrow War, original release date December 25th, 2020, is now coming out July 23rd, 2021. Top Gun: Maverick. This reboot to the Top Gun movie is set to come out originally June 24th, 2020, and now December 23rd, 2020. Uncharted. Original release date was March 5th, 2021. New release date July 16th, 2021. Venom: Let There Be Carnage. The sequel to the original Venom movie, which yes also takes place in the Sony's Spider-Verse, was set to release on October 2nd, 2021, but unfortunately had to be pushed back until June 25th, 2021. Vivo. Original release date was April 16th, 2021, and the new release date is June 4th, 2021. Voyagers. Release date November 25th, 2020. Without Remorse. The original release date for the movie September 18th, the new release date same year, October 2, 2020. Wonder Woman 1984. The original release date for this movie was June 5th. It is now expected to come out August 14th. This is the sequel to DC's Wonder Woman, and that has been the staple of DC's success so far to this point, as they have struggled to gain a good grasp on their audience. So a lot of anticipation and excitement for this movie. So there we have it. Every single movie that was canceled and has been rescheduled up to this point regarding the pushbacks from the coronavirus and the displacement of all the theaters being closed. Now that the world is starting to feel a little bit safer and has started to get a handle on the coronavirus, both just by personal hygiene and as well as controlling the contamination of this disease, it is great to see that things are starting to turn around, businesses are starting to open, and we will find ourselves once again in the movie theaters not too long from now. Guys, let me know which of all of these movies you are most excited to see and how excited you are to finally be back in the theaters capable of watching it. If you watched all the way to the end of this video, thank you very much for supporting the channel. If you'd like to stay up to date on all major movie and television series news, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, as we will be covering it right here on Cosmic Culture.